Hello friends, my name is Hamid. Today I'm working on the Samsung oven. The top glass is broken and I will replace the top glass and show you how to do this. I have the glass here. The moment we receive the part from our part suppliers, we're going to check for scratches, for dents and any kind of damage on the glass top, and then add our customer on the schedule. So I was here earlier today, very nice customer. They are very patient. They have been waiting for weeks for this part to come in, and then about half an hour ago when I got here, the part was the wrong part. So the good part is I called part suppliers, they had the correct part. I went and changed the part and came back, so I'm gonna install it now. There's 12 screws that holds, I think there's 12 screws that holds the glass in place. There's 3 in the front, and then the rest is holding the elements in place. Of course, make sure that the power is off, and we got 3 screws under the glass. They're all 3 Phillips. So I took the back panel off, the top panel off, and I have these connectors that gets connected to the elements on both sides, on left and right. I disconnected that, and then I'm gonna lift up the glass. The whole glass comes down, and the element stays there. Here we go how it looks from the top. And if you want to know how the glass top goes, here at the back, you see this opening right here? It sits over there at the back, and then you install the glass back in. When we installing these brackets back with the screw, be careful to put your grounds back in. There's ground, one on the left hand side, one on the right hand side, and you don't want to forget those. It's very important to reinstall those back in. When reinstalling these screws that holds the elements into this cooktop, make sure to put a towel under this before you work on it. I forgot to put a towel, but it's okay. If you drop the screws, it's gonna go inside of the oven, and if you have an extra, you can use it. If not, then you will lose your screws inside. So maybe use a towel in case if you drop a screw, you can get it back in. And here's the back. I'll connect these back in. The reason you're disconnecting these connectors to get you a little bit extra flexibility on the glass that you're moving it back and forth. Otherwise, you don't have to disconnect this. So I think if you disconnect this, it makes the job very easier. And then once you reconnect it back in, there's that metal piece. It's holding it in place. Make sure to put that back in on both sides. And to put the back panel back in, you see these little small tabs on it. It gets inserted here and then it sits down, and after that you can put your screws back in. And when pulling the oven out, you may want to clean that area, or you can ask the customer to get you the vacuum, because how often they are pulling the unit out, you may find a little bit garbage or debris there. You can wipe it and clean it. You can see the problem here. The glass is not sitting here properly. That's why the oven is not going in, so I'm gonna have to open the 3 screws from the front and realign this back in. And the same thing on this one. Looks okay. Pull it out a little bit. Looks okay, but I have a problems here. So here I'll show you from the side again. See how straight it looks now, and look at this side. It looks also looks straight and nice. I could have cut this on part of my video and just get the job done, but it's experience. I'm showing you this because you can also make the same mistake, and if this happens, you can fix it. As you can see at the bottom over there, I'm using the blanket under the feet. The good part is the feet on this oven is rubber. It's not gonna scratch the floor, but just to be safe, I use my blanket. Usually I use a white color slider sheet, and I can pull the unit out on top of that. But today I was not expecting that I'm gonna pull the unit out, so that's why I have to use my blanket there. And never hold it from the handle when you're pulling the oven out or when you're pushing it back in, because it's gonna smash the glass. Could you turn on the power, please?
You betcha.
Thank you.
Hey, babe, can you turn all the power on?
And you want to check all your elements to make sure it's working. Turn off the light. So double element is working, the bridge element is working. Yeah, so all the elements are working, and the reason I'm running the elements to make sure they are lining up, because sometimes when you put your screws with the bracket on these sides, if you make a mistake and you put your screw a little bit lower or upper, then the element will not line up, and then when the customer turns on the element, the print that you can see, the white print, will be in its place and the element would be off from it. And the same thing, you want to check all of them to make sure everything is good, and then you can tell your customer it's fixed. I hope this will help you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Facebook. It's called Hamid Appliances Repair, or Hamid Wafa. If you need any kind of help, you can message me in there. And don't forget to like and share my videos. Thank you.